Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how the resource collections work in HubFit. I'm going to show you how you can build it from the coach side and then how clients can view the resource collections on the client's app. The resource collection is an on-demand way for you to share your resources. You will see the resource collection under the on-demand section in the sidebar. To add a resource into a collection, you have to have the resource in the library. So you see here we have library and then we have resources. So if we go to resources, you'll see here you have all your resources and you can have videos, links, images, PDFs, any sort of file you can add in here, and then once it's in here in your personal resource library, you can add it into the resource collection. So if we head back to the resource collections, you'll see at the moment we have 2 resource collections over here, and to add a resource collection you can click on this. So if we go add, you can give the resource a name, a description, and you can also give it a cover image. You can add any cover image and you also get pre-built ones in the HubFit library that you can use. So let's go ahead and click on this collection that we have here. You'll see here you get a preview on the right. So this is what it looks like on the phone for the client. And over here you can see the resources that you have. So these are the different sections. There's 2 sections in this collection. You'll see to add a resource, you have this add resource option over here. So if I do add resource, I can see all the resources from my resource library and I can add them into this collection. You'll also see this layout option here, and this allows you to modify how the section looks. So for example, right now we have a grid view. So this would be displayed in a grid. You also have a carousel. So if I click on this, you'll see here it is in a carousel format where the user can swipe to view the resources. You have this card option. So the card is a vertical way to view the resources. And here you have a list. So if I click on list, you'll see you can view it in a list. So if I go back to grid, you can see here you can mix and match the sections and design it how you want. For each section you have this drop down. You have a reorder option. So if you want to reorder the resources inside the section, you can just drag it around to reorder it. Here you'll see you have an edit option. This allows you to edit the collection name, description, and cover image. Over here you can reorder the sections. So if I click on reorder, I can move the sections around, and here you can add or remove a client access to a specific collection. So if I do manage access, you can see here we have 1 client currently that has access to this collection. You can remove a client's access by clicking on this X. So now this client does not have access. And to give this client access, I can just click here and now they have access. So let's go ahead and add a section. So I can add a section to this collection. So let's just call this testing. I'll do create section. You'll see here we have the collection, but there's no resources. So let's go ahead and click add resource. And I'll just go ahead and click on this resource over here. And you'll see we've just added this resource into this section. So this is how you can build the resource collection from the coach side. I will now switch to the client app to show you how this looks like on the client app. I am now logged into the client app and I'm viewing the resource collections. You'll see here we have 2 resource collections that we have access to. Here you can view the description for a collection. So if I click on this, you'll see the description for that collection over here. Let's go ahead and click on this supplements collection. You'll see here we can see the collection, the image, the different sections. You'll see here we have a carousel section and here we have a list section with all the resources. Now if you click on a resource, it will open it in the app. So here for example, if we click on this creatine supplement, so we can go ahead and close that, and any other files such as PDFs or images will open in place similar to how that link just opened. So that is everything when it comes to resource collections. An on-demand way for you to share resources with your clients. You can have multiple collections for multiple different use cases such as educational content, supplements, or even a music playlist. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to leave them in the comments below.